Good morning, everyone that is watching virtually. I want to welcome you to the conference. It's really a privilege to be here. I am Katie Plunkett, and I am one of several certified personal trainers that works with Survival to Strength, a Twin Cities-based nonprofit. And our role is to provide personal training services free of charge to individuals that have experienced a cancer diagnosis. Sorry, they're making an announcement here. So I just want to say we're going to do a kind of a brief movement session here. We know as personal trainers the toll that cancer treatment takes on your body, and so our role is to assist you in rebuilding your strength, your stamina, your mobility, and most of all your self-confidence so that you can continue to move forward. During our movement session, I will provide some options, so do what works best for your body, whether you're seated or standing, or you can be on the floor. Hi. Do you want to join the movement session?
Yes, that's what I came to do.
Okay, good.
There's no one else here.
No, I'm just talking with the people virtually right now, so we'll get going here. Yeah, you can just set that down and we'll get going. So we're going to start by opening our hands, okay? Kind of palms away, and sorry, I'll look at you too. All right, and just kind of open those palms up, and then you can come on in. And then make a fist and open back up, and again, and open up, and again, and just stretch those fingers. Now we'll clasp our hands and kind of rotate our wrists in both directions. See how that feels. And next we're going to just extend one arm, and then if you're by a chair and you want to put your fingertips on a chair, or you can just use your opposite hand and press down to get a stretch along your hand and forearm. Should feel stretched down. You can even kind of press a little bit into each finger individually to get that, feel that stretch. And we'll move to the other hand. There we go. All right, now let's interlace our fingers, and we're going to press forward. Okay, then we'll inhale, and you can either bring your arms up, or if that doesn't work for your shoulders, you can bring them forward. Okay, if they're up, then you're going to release those hands and exhale as you slide those elbows down toward your waist. If you are stretching from here and coming out, then slide your elbows back like this. Okay. All right. Let's try that again. Inhale, up, and exhale. Just picture yourself sliding down that invisible wall behind you, opening up your chest, feeling your shoulder blades coming together. And again, inhale up, exhale down. There we go. And one last time. We'll inhale up and exhale down. All right, now we're going to reach both hands toward the ceiling, and I want you to stretch one arm up as far as you can. You might lean a little bit to the side, and then the other. Good morning.
There's very unclear instructions on where this is.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, they say it's just to the left, whatever that means.
Yeah. Everyone's standing at a different place. That doesn't make sense. All right. And we're stretching side to side here. There we go. All right. And sorry, let me just check my notes here. Can't read them so carefully here. All right, so our next thing we're going to do is place our hands at our sides, roll those shoulders back and down, and you're going to slide one hand and let that ear follow that hand so that you're getting a stretch in the side of your neck. Again, think about being against a wall so that you're not rounding your shoulders forward. And just slowly going from side to side. There we go. And we'll do one more time each side. There we go. All right. And now we are going to widen our feet a little bit. You might not be able to see my feet, but my toes are a little wider than my heels. I'm almost in kind of a huddle position. Okay, so my hands are kind of mid-thigh, fingers pointing in. All right, and we're going to do a standing cat and cow if anyone is familiar with yoga. So you're going to inhale as you look forward. You're pulling your core into your spine. Okay, your tailbone is kind of sticking out back. And then as you exhale, you'll round your shoulders, looking toward the floor, kind of hollowing out your core. And when you're ready to inhale, you'll extend that tailbone back and look forward again. And just follow your breath. When you're ready to exhale, you'll round. And just try and go a little bit deeper each time. There we go. So you should feel a stretch along your spine and over the top of the back of your shoulders. One more time with an inhale and an exhale. All right. Now we're going to stay in this position and we're going to do some shoulder drops. So what that looks like is you're going to turn in one direction and push with the opposite hand on the inside of that knee or thigh. And again, you'll inhale as you come up and exhale as you go to the other side. So you should feel a stretch in your inner thigh as well. And again, just follow your breath, inhaling up, exhaling to the other side. Inhaling up and exhaling. Get those shoulders moving around a little bit there. All right, now let's push into our heels and slowly come on up. We're going to do some arm slides here. So let's put our palms together, arms extended forward, and I'm going to reach just past one hand with the other and then slide up all along that arm, across my chest, and to the back. So my hips are still facing forward. I'm just moving my spine, my upper spine. And then you're going to retrace your steps back to forward. All right, let's do that again. We'll slide that arm all the way up, the other arm, and open up and back. So the purpose of this is to get some mobility in our upper spine from about mid-spine to the base of your neck, because our body requires movement in all sorts of different directions, right? And so if our upper spine is tight, then it tends to come from our low back, which some of us may know is not always the most fun thing when your low back is aching. So here we go. All right, let's try the other side now. So reach just past that other hand, sliding all the way up and open up. And retrace your steps back. Good job. And again. And let's do it 2 more times. There we go. And slowly bringing it back. Okay. And now you may want to hold on to a chair or you can do it freestanding as well. But the next thing we're going to do is work on some mobility in our hips. Okay, so we're going to ground ourselves through one leg, feeling weight in our heel and our big toe. And then the other leg, we're going to lift up that knee and bring it out and down and then up and in. So we call this open the gate and close the gate. There you go. Just working on that external rotation and internal rotation of your hip. And again, if you're seated, you can still do this. Just kind of scoot yourself to the end of your chair and you can still move your hip this way. All right, let's do one more time on this side. There you go. All right, now ground yourself through the other foot. And when I say that, I mean, again, weight in your heel and big toe and thinking about standing tall, okay? And we'll lift that knee up, move it to the side, up and back in. There we go. Up and back in. We'll go up and out. And close that gate. So let's do it one more time. Open the gate and close the gate. There we go. Okay, so our next one here, let's see here. We are going to, you may want to hold on to something now for sure. I know I'm going to. We're going to do some leg swings. So we're going to ground yourself through a solid surface, and then we're going to just swing the outside leg front to back. It doesn't have to be at any particular height. Yep, as long as we're not kicking each other, we're good. So, okay, this is just, again, getting now forward and back movement into that hip. No certain height, just whatever your hips allow, okay? And then ground yourself through the other side, and we'll let the outside leg on that side. There you go. All right, now we'll make it a little more complicated. So you'll hold on to a chair like this if you'd like, okay? And then you're going to take that first leg, the right leg, and cross it in front of your body and then out to the side, okay? So it looks like this. There you go. Again, whatever your hips allow. Some of us do a lot of sitting, whether it's working or whatever it may be, and it really is helpful to get some motion all through our body. All right, let's try the other leg now. Okay, crossing in front and to the side. There you go. Hard for me to do it without holding on to something. All right. Now what we're going to do, I'll move this back. We're going to widen our stance a little bit, and we're going to think about stretching our hamstrings and our calves. So one way we're going to do that is bending one knee, leaning in that direction, so my weight is in my heel, okay? And then I'm going to lift the toe of the straight leg. Okay, so you should feel this in your inner thigh.
Good morning, everybody.
And perhaps
We're
in your
excited to see
calf.
so many people here today, in person as well as
And then we'll come
online.
on up.
I just
And
hope
then
that you can
shift your
find
weight
a
to
seat
the other
soon
foot.
here. Make sure you get some breakfast if
There
you
you go.
haven't yet. You've got a little bit of time yet,
And
so
back
make sure
up.
you can talk to any exhibitors that you haven't talked to
There
yet.
we
We've got
go.
about 10 minutes,
Back to the
okay?
first side.
So in 10 minutes, make sure you can come here, find a seat, get some breakfast.
And back up.
We'll be getting started soon. Thank you.
Here we go. All right, let's go one more time on each side. So my tailbone is kind of pushing back. There we go. All right. Now let's, again, you may want to hold on to something. We're going to do some ankle circles. So just ground yourself through one foot and lift up the other foot and drawing some circles with your foot in one direction. And then we'll switch directions. There you go. All right, now let's extend that leg out and point and flex that foot. So point it toward the ceiling and then point it away from you. There you go. Good work. All right, let's try it with the other foot. So we're going to do some ankle circles. There we go, and then we'll switch to the other direction. Good. And now let's extend that leg out and we'll point and flex. There we go. All right. So let's see here. The last thing we're going to do, well, one of the last things we're going to do is just release our low back, okay? So again, that is an area that many people find can cause some ache and pain. So one way to do that is you can either be putting your hands on a chair, or you can just let yourself hang kind of free flow. So you're going to drop your chest down, keep your knees soft so they're not locked out, but they're not totally bent, okay? And just let your body hang, okay? Let your arms hang, let your head hang, so releasing any tension in the back of your neck. You should feel a stretch in the back of your legs. It's a good place to take a nice deep inhale and exhale. You may want to sway side to side a little bit. All right, now we're going to bend our knees and pull in our core to our spine and slowly come up. So whenever you're bending over, whether it's unplugging a vacuum or stretching, you always want to pull your core in so that you're not using your back to raise your chest. Okay, so last thing we'll do is we're going to, if you want to sit in a chair, that's great. We're just going to do a little bit of a body scan as we finish up here. So you have a great day ahead of you. You want to kind of think about when you're sitting, when you're listening to all these great sessions, that you are using some good posture. Check in with yourself. Are your shoulders rolled back and down? Because we all tend to kind of slump a little bit, right? And you want to check in so that your body stays aligned. Okay, so you can get yourself in whatever position is most comfortable to you. Okay, that might be kind of sitting forward, that might be sitting up, that might be laying back a little bit. If you're at home, maybe you're laying on the floor, that's completely fine. And I would encourage you to close your eyes if you're comfortable with that, okay? Place your hands, they can be together, they can be on your legs, whatever is comfortable. And we're just going to do a body scan starting at the very top of our head. And I want you to just think about kind of whatever is comfortable to you, whether it's a wave of water or a soft blanket, something just kind of coming all the way down your body. So it's going to come down over your forehead, around your eyes, the back of your head, all the way down to your shoulders. It will roll down the back of your shoulders, the front of your chest, and you'll feel this sense of relaxation all the way down your arms, over your wrists, over the palms of your hands and the tops of your hands to the tips of your fingers. And that same flow of relaxation is going to go down your stomach and all the way down your back, past your tailbone. And then cover the front and back of your legs. Feel that just slowly flow down past your knees and the backs of your knees, down your shins and calves, over the top of your feet, the bottoms of your feet to the tips of your toes. And let's just take a nice deep inhale here and exhale. Some people like to inhale through their nose and out their mouth, whatever is comfortable for you. Let's take one more big breath in One more exhale. All right, if your eyes were closed, you can flutter them open and just get ready for a fantastic day. All right, thank you all so much.